It's a final tune-up for SMU before they hit conference play against Virginia at home on Saturday. Exciting times on the Hilltop in all sports, and we are underway in Dallas.
Coach wants to be able to stretch it. He knows that's a big key for them in this game.
They're 4 of 9 from 3. SMU is 0 for 1. Turnover here and a chance for Alabama State to take the advantage. It's Knox floating baseline. Good and the harm.
Here you see transition again, going the other way. Fakes the 3, hits him with the float. Keep an eye on Chuck Harris filling up.
Again, outside the arc, Tyler Mack takes a lot of threes, and he splashes another one home. Because Simpson left unguarded and misses off the rim. And here comes Edwards. SMU can tie or take the lead. How about the lead? Out of the corner, and yes, it's good for Kario Oquendo. SMU looking to grow their advantage and their run. Chuck Harris for 1,500. You bet! Chuck Harris.
Alabama State said, hey, we want you over here, and he's parked here since then.
Deontay Bass left unguarded for 3 and knocks down his 5th of the year.
They're going to take a lot of threes, a big part of their game plan. Fun fact about Coach Batlock, as his son gets the steal and finishes with the dunk. The rest is history, but great job again. This young man does all the things for this club. And
the Mustangs with a little bit of a trap, but a pull-up 3, open, off the mark by Kiago, and SMU gets a chance to run. They're good at this. Harris in transition, in double figures with 10. I'm with it. Only gave up 60 points to Washington State. Pulling back and nailing the 3, Amar Knox. Now Cross already with 7 points, and he is also pulling down boards with regularity. 4 rebounds from Matt Cross. Catch and shoot 3 by Mack, and he rains one home.
This Alabama State team continues to hang around.
I just love the makeup of this team. They are so deep. Another 3 as Tyler Mack extends the range and rainbows one in. His 3rd triple.
Speaking of deep, he said, you thought the last one was, let me show you another one.
Boopy, 0 for 5 from outside, but Traore lays it in for SMU.
Yeah, I love that part of Traore's game.
As SMU makes their debut in ACC action.
Well, I think very similar to what you've seen from other sports. And yeah, I mean, playing at different speeds is so important. And you don't want a guy who can only go at one speed, and the change of speed and pace allows you to make better decisions.
Oquendo to the bucket for 2. And Oquendo takes it right to the rack.
I mean, just a power guard. You ran into his shoulder. He didn't run into you. You ran into him.
For some confidence, something to build on going to the break. Fulcher, nowhere to go, nearly turned it over, fades and fires the 3, and that's the 10th make of the first half by Alabama State. And has some family near Dallas in Mesquite, just off to the east. Good post feed, and Yigitoglu puts Walker on a poster.
Oh my goodness, even he had to get a big grin.
SMU, pretty nice, 38% from outside this year. That's 3rd best in the ACC. Amar Knox.
He's already been a defensive stopper. He's already been a playmaker, but his scoring is so impressive in the variety of ways that number 0 is able to score at the rim, mid-range from 3.
To Bet Gorner, his 4th 3 of the season. 178 in his career. Colbert comes away with the block. Here comes Oquendo. 1 on 3. Oquendo. He gets the 10. It's time. Kario Oquendo, the hammer. Oquendo with a 12 points. One of 6 Mustangs in double figures. Backhanded layup as he goes all the way to the glass. They just didn't stop the ball.
He's going to be a big asset for ACC play.
Good defensive play by Gorner. Not fouling on the smaller Knox. Oquendo, he's on a heater and has 7 in a row by himself. He's on fire. They're going to go 10 deep, right?
I love that question. They may have to go more than 10 deep if you look at this roster, because Colbert is a guy right there we haven't talked about, but he plays crucial minutes. That one didn't count, but you can still see the makings of what this team can be.
Oquendo called for the foul again as Fulcher is able to make it down the lane and 1. He was a starting point guard at Buffalo last year.
Yeah, beautiful job splitting. Redunction. tour right now.
I like that.
Meaning, guys that had dunks, they got taken away.
You got volleyball. They are a number 2 seed in the NCAA tournament. They are hosting a pod. They're taking on Wichita State.
Well, this is what SMU fans wanted. This is what the boosters wanted. This is what the alumni wanted. They wanted to be able to play at the highest level, and they are now having that opportunity. And not only are they having it, you see his relentlessness on the glass. He's such a great defender. He's one of those guys that you need if you're going to really win in a longer season, because he just brings so much that doesn't always show up in the stat sheet as well. One of their leading players is not injured too badly, and wish them well.
SMU goes to 7-2 with a 101-72 win over Alabama State.